All right, here is the requested video tutorial for the Canton Spirituals, Searching. This song is in the key of A major. It actually sounds like it's in the key of F sharp major, but it's in the key of, F sharp minor, because F sharp minor is A's relative minor. But it's actually in the key of A major. So we'll get started on the number system and get right to it. So A is the 1. B is the 2, C sharp is the 3, D is the 4, E is the 5, F sharp is a 6, G sharp is a 7, and then you're back at the 1, A. I'll turn those strings off for now. So I'll play the song real fast. I literally just listened to it like 20 minutes ago, so it may not be perfect, but I'm gonna just give it to you, give you what I got. I really like this song, and I love when you guys suggest me to do these song tutorials, because a lot of these songs that you're suggesting, Lord says the same. I'm gonna introduce these to my church because I really like these songs. So keep them coming. I will keep on doing these tutorials to help you guys out. All right, here's starting it. By the way, the song has a lot of guitar in it, so I'm just gonna, do the best I can on the piano. Okay, so that's the gist of the song. I'll teach you the progression real fast. The song starts on the 6. Gonna split off. The song starts on the 6, and I'll just give you the target notes without all that movement with the bass and stuff. The target notes, you're going from the 6 to the 4. 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 Now you're going to go to the 1. To the 5. To the 4. To the 6. Now there are a lot of passing chords in the song and things like that, so I'll break it down. I'll break everything down that I did as much as I can remember what I did as far as like playing the song. So The very intro starts with this guitar lick. We're not on the guitar, but here's what it sounds like they're doing to me. You got F sharp and A. This A is gonna go, you're gonna keep on hitting the F sharp. And while you're doing that, you're going from the A to the B. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, like that. I'll slow it down. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, 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 like that. While you're hitting the F sharp. Sorry. You can do something like that. So if you want to keep it going, that's when you hit that F sharp, which is the 6, in your left hand. But in order to show you like an easier way, the way that I did it on the song is I did that. And then I just went straight to the chord. So let me show you that. The chord that you're gonna hit in your left hand, and this is over the 6, because remember, we're going from the 6 to the 4. You got F sharp in your left, and in your right you have E, G sharp, A, C sharp. Okay, this is an A, or sorry, it's actually going to be some type of an F minor 7. Yeah, it's F minor 7 with a flat, with an F minor 7, and you also have the 9 of it in there with that. But, so I always look at chords as what do I have in my right hand instead of looking at it as a full chord. And in my right hand, I have an A major 7. It's an A major 7. So you got in a regular A major chord would be A, C sharp, and E. But I'm also adding the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that G sharp is the 7, but I'm rearranging the way that I'm playing. I'm taking this G sharp and I'm playing it down here, which will give you that note, or that chord. This is G sharp, A, C sharp, E. And then if I was to take this E that's on the top of the chord and play it down here, that's when I get that chord, which is the one I showed you, which is E, G sharp, A, C sharp. If that's too hard, you can literally just play an A major chord, E, A, C sharp, and that's over F sharp. So like I said, on my left hand, I have F sharp and C sharp. You don't have to have the C sharp, you can take that out. And just play E, A, C sharp. As you can see, there's different ways to play this. Different ways to play that chord, but you're basically playing an A or F sharp minor 7 on the first chord. So you got, here we go, play the chord. And I'll show you all the movement here in a little bit. And then you're gonna go to the 4, which you can play. Actually, I think I did something like that. So over the 4 is D. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the key of A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on the D. So our left hand is on the D. And then our right hand, you can play an A major chord, which is A, C sharp, and E. That's over the 4. A, C sharp, and E. So we started on the 6, which, by the way, another way that you can play that from the very beginning of the song is just by playing the A major chord in your right hand. A, C sharp, and E. That's probably the easiest way to play this. And that's over the F sharp. That's the first chord that we can play. And then we go to the 4. You can keep that same chord in your right and go to the 4 with that same A, C sharp, E. Or you can do how I said before and do an A major 7 in your right. All in all, it's some type of an A major chord. You can also play this chord. And this is over the first chord again. I'm sorry I keep switching back and forth. But over the first chord, you can play F sharp in your left, E, A, B, E. Over that first chord. After we do the... And then you hit that chord. You really don't have to do that. That's just like something they do at the very beginning of the song. You can literally just go to the... and just start, like, you know, chording. So that's the first chord. Or you can play just a regular A major. Then you go to the D. Now you're going to go to the 3. And I'll teach you different ways that you can play this chord. But so you got 6, 4, 3. So for the 3, I have C sharp in my left hand, and I'm doing octaves. If you want to add if you want to play like a power chord and do C sharp, G sharp, C, you can do that too. Or you can just play C sharp, and you don't have to play octaves. You can just play one C sharp or up here, wherever you want it. But I'm doing both, C sharp. And in my right hand, I have F, B, and F. It's this tritone right here. That little tritone right there. So you got tritone right there, and that's over the 3, okay? Another way that you can play that 3 chord is by playing a diminished chord. So you have C sharp in your left, in your right you got F, G sharp, B, and D. And you can play that in any inversion by rearranging those notes. If you got D on the top, try to put the D the D on the bottom, put the D at the top. If you got the F at the bottom, put the F on the top. Just rearrange the way that you're playing the chord. But that's over the 3, and then you're back on that 6 again. So target notes, once again, 6, 4, 3, back to the 6. Or you can also voice it like that too. So G sharp, A, E. Okay. Now for the movements that the bass player are doing real fast. So we did this is from the top of the song. We did this. And then we went to that chord. So I'll show you that. And then I'll show you an easier way to move, to kind of do some rhythmic things without having to do so much walking in the right too. Okay, so we got the Now when you hit the chord, which is that F sharp in the left, E, G sharp, A, C sharp in the right, when you hit that chord, you want, in your left hand, you can do something like this. F sharp, C sharp, and then you go from the E to the F sharp. E to the F sharp. So it's F sharp, C sharp, E, F sharp. Then you go back down to the C sharp, then to the F sharp. Okay, so let's do that again. F sharp, C sharp, E, F sharp, C sharp, F sharp. That's 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 6. 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 6. Now you want to go to the 3 again, to the 4. 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 6, 3, 4. Like that. Practice that until you're comfortable with it. I'm only fingering it like this so you can see what I'm pushing. Then after you get to that 4, you're going to go to the 1. And then back to the 4. So again, once you go from the 3 to the 4, you're going to go 4, 1, 4. So like that. I'll do it one more time. Then the next part, you can either go 1 to the 3, or 2 to the 3, or even flat 3 to the 3. But your target is going to be going to that 3, so we can do that chord that I showed you earlier. Or the diminished. And then back to the 1. So with the right hand, this is how that'll go. And I'll just do a regular E, A, C sharp, and I'll keep that when I go to the 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and go to the 4, to the 3, back to the 6. 4, to the 3, to the 6. Notice right there, I walked to the 6. I did 4, 1, 3, flat 6, 6. That's something you can do as well. Walking is just walking bass. That's the diminished chord over it. I'll do that again since I messed up. Sorry about that. One more time and then we'll move on. rewind the video, keep on practicing it until you have it. Get a metronome, get a beat going, make the practice fun, and just keep on going out until you have it. All right? So we got... We're gonna go to the five. So at the last time that we do that progression that I showed you, right here when you go from the 4, 1, 4. Now we're gonna go to the 5. So one more time, that's from that 6 progression, we're going 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 6, 3, 4, 1, 4. Now we're gonna go to the 5. When we go to the 5, we can do E in our left hand, B if you want. So E in our left hand, A, D, F sharp. It's some type of a D major chord in your right. Even a D major 9 in second inversion. A, D, E, F sharp. You can do some type of a D major chord over E. D major in your right hand over E. That's over the 5. After that, we're gonna go to the 1. Over the 1, I have some type of an A major chord. A, C sharp, E, or A, B, C sharp, E, or hit the A and the B with your right thumb, C sharp, E, A. Probably don't want to do no type of an A major 7. Just keep it as regular old, A major. So that's. To the 5 right here, to the A major. Now, when you get to this A major, you're gonna outline an A major chord in your left hand. So A, C sharp, E. But I guess it's not really A major chord because then you have that 13 in there, I guess, which is a 6. A, C sharp, E, F. So you got so we're going from the 1 to the 5, but we're gonna walk and we're gonna do a little movement on the bass going from the 1 to the 5. So you got A, C sharp, E. Now we're gonna hit the E again on our way to that 6, which is the F sharp. And then you're going to go to the C sharp, and then to the E. And now we have arrived at the 5. So, so that first time we go to the 5, we're not actually there. We're just doing a part of the 1. We're still on the 1 and we're doing the movement on there. So now we're on the 5. Now slow it down. When we get to the 5, we're playing some type of an E major chord. I have E in my left hand, G sharp, B, and E. So let me show you where we are. We started off with this. To the 4, to the 3, back to the 6, to the 4, to the 3, to the 6. back to the 3, to the 4, about to do the change, to the 5, to the 1, to the 5. That's where we are. So that's... Now when you get to that 5, you're still moving. You're still moving with your left. You're going E to the B, back to the E. And that's over that E major chord in your right hand. So once again, once we start that 1 walk up, we're going from the 1 to the 5. We're going 1 to the 5 to the B. We're still over the 5. We're not going to the 2, but in your left hand, you're doing movements. It's like a little, stroll in the park. You're walking. Like that. 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 3, 5, 2, 5. Once again. 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 3, 5, 2, 5. Now we're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. That's 2, 3, 1. What am I saying? 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. That's 1 from the top of that movement. 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. Okay. So with the chords, you got 1, which is that A major chord. You're doing the 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 3. Now we're going to the 5. 5, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to the 4, which is A, D, and F sharp. Some type of a 4 major chord, which is D major. So when you see me adding notes, I'm usually just adding the 9th tone of that chord. So if I was looking at it like I was in the key of D major, it would be the D is the 1, the E is the 2, the 3 is F sharp, the 4 is G, the 5 is A, the 6 is B, the 7 is C sharp, and then you're back at the D, which would be the 1 if you was looking at it in the key of D. So I'm adding the 9 of that particular scale, which is why I'm hitting that E when I'm hitting this D major. Here I'm playing it in second inversion, but I'm still hitting the 9, A, D, E, F sharp, or D, E, F sharp, A, and adding the 9. Okay? From the very top of the song, and I'm just gonna play the target notes. No, I'm gonna do the movement too, so the movement. To the 6, with that movement. To the 4, to the 3, 6, to the 4, to the 3, to the 6, to the 4, to the 3, sorry, to the 4, Now to the 5, to the 1, to the 5, to the 4. That's where we left off. When we're at that 4, and I was showing you that D major chord with the added 9. That's where we left off. And I'm playing this D major chord in the second inversion. A, D, E, F sharp. Rearranging those notes. Playing a dominant chord. All right, so from here you're gonna go back to that 3. Actually, sorry. From there you're gonna go back to the 6. Let me see. So. No, you did go to the 3. I'm sorry about that. So 3. Using the same chord that I showed you, either that C sharp in your left, F, B, F, or that diminished, which is F, G sharp, B, D. You can literally even just, like I said, do the tritone, which is C sharp in the left, F and B in the right. This is over the 3, and we're gonna go to the 6. With the same type of a chord that you played in the beginning when we were playing over the 6. Which here I got the E, G sharp, A, and C sharp in my right. Or you can just, remember, you can do that A, C sharp, and E. Keep it simple. You can do E, A, C sharp, and that's all over the 6. Okay, that's where you're going. From the 3 to the 6. Now you're gonna go back to the 2. Sorry, the 3. Sorry, you're going back to the 3. This time you really want to do a diminished chord. So F, G sharp, B, D in the right, and you're on the 3 in your left hand, which is C sharp. That's F, G sharp, B, D. Now you're gonna go to the 6. I would just do it like this. Okay, so in your left hand, when you go to the 6, this time, you got F sharp in your left, and then you have A, C sharp, F in your right. F sharp in the left, A, C sharp, F sharp in your right. If you want to make it more full, you can add the C sharp and add the F sharp in your left hand. You can even add the, if you want to do F sharp and G sharp in your right, in your left hand, you can do that too, to even make it even more full. Sorry about that. Or you can just let go of the F sharp, since you already have it down here, and just do the G sharp. Okay, let's start at that when we're at the 1 and we're doing that movement. Let's start there. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, and. To the 5. To the 4. To the 3. 6. 3. 6. Okay? All right, so from there, it repeats that whole thing over again. And then you get to the point where you're going from the 1 to the 4. From the 1 to the 4. All right? So from the very top, I'll play it until we get there. I know this video is getting kind of long. So from the 1 to the 4, let's start from the very top of the song. And I'll play it with the beat. Slow it down a little bit. From the top of the song, I slowed it down. Here we go. To the 4. 5, 1. The 4. Sorry, to the 1. Almost turned the video off. Okay, so yeah, so after we get done doing that, you will do it twice. I only did it once to save some time. But you're basically gonna be going to the 1 and playing like the I'll teach you that movement. It's very similar to the one that we was doing earlier, okay? So, movement that you can do on your left hand is you're gonna be on the 1, which is A, C sharp, E to F sharp, to C sharp, to the 4, which is D. That's 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 3, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1. Let's do it again, slower. 1, 3, 5, 5, 6, 3, 4, 1, 4. If you don't want to do all that movement, then just bounce on the 1. You do 1, 1, 1, 1 to the 4, to the 5, 1, to the 4, to the 1. So what I have right there, I'm just bouncing on the 1. To the 3, 4, to the 5, to the 1, to the 3, 4, you're gonna go to the 5, bum, bum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3. And I was talking about the rhythm, not the notes, sorry. This is something you can do in order to substitute all that movement. And then from right hand, you're just kind of going from the 1 to the 4. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. That's A, C sharp, E. When you're on the 1, it's A, C sharp, E. When you're on the 4, you switch it to A, D, F sharp. That's something you can do when you're just bouncing on the 1. So you're gonna have to, I don't know what level you're at, but you're gonna have to practice going from the 1 to the 4 like that. Or going from the 1 to the 4 in different inversions. This was C sharp, E, and A, going to D, F sharp, and A. 1, 4, 1, 4. So if you don't have that movement down, work on that. So whenever I'm on that 4 and I'm doing that 1, whenever I'm going from the 1 or to the 4 to the 1, I'm actually kind of cheating. I'm going like A, D, F sharp, and then A, D, A. It's not like, yeah, it's not what they would actually do, but A, D, F sharp, and switching to the A, D, A. Just go kind of like we was doing from the A to the D major. Now we're going D major to whatever that is. A, D, A. Can't really, guess call it a chord because it's not a third letter on it. But anyways, so. And that's going from the 4 to the 1. Just bounce on the 1 to the 4. Here's with the movement. Here's just bouncing. Sorry. Okay. Or you can just literally hold it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can just go. And I'm pretty sure that's what I did when I actually played it. So sorry about all that. So you literally can just hold it. Hold the, so what I did is A, B, C sharp, and E. While I did the movement on my right. When I went to the 4, I played the A, D, E, F sharp. Going back from the 1 into the 4. The 1. That was the 5. To the 5, 1. So practice that movement until you are comfortable with it. So I'll teach you movements and things that you can do after. So we got. comes out of this, it goes to that 5. 1 to the 5 is the one I showed you earlier. To the 4, to the 3, to the 6. 2, 6. Back to that 1. To the 4. To the 1. To the 4. To the 1. To the 4. To the 1. To the 4. Now it goes to the 1. Not to the 5. To the 4. To the 3. 6. 2. Not the 2. 3. Then 6. Woo! Sorry about that. That was a bunch of mess ups at the end. Hopefully this makes sense. For the timings and stuff like that, listen to the song. All the chords, you have them already. At least versions of them, and you can kind of play with it as you want. There are things that you can do in order to spice it up a little bit. That way you're not just holding chords. I usually don't play in the key of A a lot, which is why I don't really move too much whenever I'm playing, to be honest. But there are different things that you can do. One thing that I love to do is grace note off of the, when you're playing the A major chord, I like to go B right before you hit the chord. So it's a grace note. Whatever inversion you're doing, you can grace note. So even on the first inversion, you can grace note off of the B. So you can do stuff like that. So you got, if you want to just bounce on the 4, or just do the movement. So let me add that in there. So I don't know if I really showed you that, but you're going from the A major, then B, A, F sharp, E. Then you can do something like that, E to F sharp, and while you're playing the F sharp and A. So you're basically hitting the F sharp and A, but you grace note off of the E. So that's. And then you do the same thing, same movement, with the C sharp and E. For the B for a grace note. And that's with C sharp and E. See if we can find a way to add that in there. So C sharp, D, E, and then B, C, C sharp, and then go back down. So B, A, B, B, C, C sharp, C, B, A. Let's try to find a way to add that in there. So you got. Then slow it down. That may not the best place to put it, but I'm just trying to show you some stuff that you could do. Having not been someone that plays in this key. Okay, so another thing that you can do is like maybe double up your, if you have like a bass player or you're playing on the organ, you can like make your chords fuller by playing two-hand portions. So that chord that I would normally be playing in my right hand, I'll take that and I'll play it in my left hand. And then I'm playing some type of a triad in my right. And in this particular case, I'm using E, G sharp, and B. And that's over the 6 for the first tone of the scale. You can also do something like that, a B major triad. B major triad with the grace note over the C sharp. And then to the 4, whenever you go to the 4, you can do some type of a, do something like that. Keep on wanting to go to the E major. Which is 4, the bass player would play that, and you would play some type of a, so D, E, F sharp, and then A major in your right hand, and grace note off for the B. Nope. Looking for different triads that I can play with it, but so far just that A major or which is, you know, you got your A major in first inversion, which is C sharp, E, A, and then I'm also playing like basically a D major 9 in my left. That would be the D major 9, but I'm omitting the 5 since I'm playing it up here. You can play that whenever you go into the 3. Or you can play this with your left and right hand. Or you can even play D, F sharp, B, and F. And that's over the 3. Right before you're getting ready to go back to that, oh gosh. Right before you're getting ready to go back to that 6. Okay, so hopefully this helped you. Right now I was just showing, kind of just playing, showing you some stuff. But if this song tutorial actually helps you out, let me know. If there's any questions that I need to break down apart a little bit better for you to understand it and to be able to play this song at your church, just let me know and I'll do the best I can to kind of explain some things and kind of put my weight on something if it didn't make sense or if I was kind of rambling or going all over the place. So God bless you, and just let me know if you have any more suggestions. I love doing these videos, so I want to help you guys out, and it actually helps me and helps my church because I get to bring them new songs. So if you have another song you would like to suggest, then suggest it away. God bless you.